Hi, it's Diz and welcome to my makeup room. Today I'm going to show you my foundation, the application techniques that I use for foundation, and I am starting with the primer that I've already put on my face. I moisturized with the strobe lotion. I've done my eyes and put my eyelashes on. I used this, which is the HD Smashbox HD Photo Finish for older skin. It's the pink one. It's a little more expensive than the other kinds of primers for your face, but it's one of the best. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to use the MAC Studio Fix in NC30, and I use my skunky corn. I use the Sonia Kashuk skunk brush. I don't use my foundation brush very often anymore because I don't need to use it. And with the Photo Finish primer on, which is a silicone primer, it really does make this glide on like you wouldn't believe. I put, a little on my skunk brush and it's amazing. And if you notice, I am hitting under my eyes a little bit. We're going to get a little more around the nose. And then if I have any problems with any part of my face, I'll use this. Now, I'm not a sponge user, but this is really nice. It's one of those beauty blender sponges, and you can really get in here if you have a problem with that little area there, and you can get into here with it. It really works well, and really for around your nose and the delicate area around your eyes. You can also use this for concealer if you need to. Okay, I'm going to set this with my powder, and I use the T. Leclerc powder. This is the other thing that I do spend quite a bit of money on. I used to use Airspun until my mid-30s, but as I got older, the Airspun gets in your wrinkles a lot worse than something like this, which is a really nice milled powder that it's in banana, it's in the yellow, so my greenish tint of the skin will have more of a blue cast to it and even it out to a normal kind of color. And I don't use a lot of powder. That's a big trick there, is not to use a lot of powder, and I don't use too much under my eyes. This is all that I put under the eye, so that's an important tip, is not to put too much under your eye. And then I take a little teddy bear brush, or you can use any kind of fluffy brush, and I just kind of make everything go together. This is the application that I use for my foundation every day. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to do some contouring on my cheeks. I use this, which is Sculpt and Shape, and it has a dark and a light. I use this for my cheeks, and this little brush, this is the one, I don't know, it's just a little teeny brush, and it's used for right here to give me a little cheek color and cheek presence. Because remember, we're not going in here on our cheeks. We're not coming around in here into these, they call them nasal labial folds, and we're not going to come in here either. So it's a really important thing it's an important thing to sculpt the cheek so that you don't need this up here, because that's not your friend. It's not your friend. When you're older, it's not your friend. This is the Marine Life, and I'm just going to put some color right here, and it's almost like a straight line from where I have the color from the sculpt and shape up to here. Okay? And that's where my darkest color is going to go. And then I'm going to put a nice light, like a beauty powder. This is from the Heatherette collection, and it's called Alpha Girl, and it's a beauty powder. These I find great for this area right here, and it will blend into that Marine Life, and you're not going past the center of your eye. And there we go. That's a good looking cheek there, in my opinion. For the older woman, it's lovely. I think it's just beautiful. Then I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna hit it with some highlighter. This is the highlighter that I am using today. It's NYX. It's their mosaic powder. It really does offer a great highlight on the cheek. Now we're ready to do lips and the finishing of the eye and the eyebrow. The eyebrow is done with the Ardell eyebrow pencil, and I come in here and I draw the eyebrow shape that